Yesterday, we glanced over what some are calling a cyber battle of sorts, as a group known as Anonymous has taken credit for a recent string of high-profile cyber attacks against the websites of businesses, banks, and politicians that have either spoken out against or stopped doing business with whistleblowing website WikiLeaks. Those include MasterCard, Visa, Sarah Palin, Joe Lieberman, Swiss Bank, Post Finance, and rumors are swirling about Amazon.com. Now, as a result, both Facebook and Twitter have closed accounts corresponding to Anonymous. But who are these people? And is what they're doing illegal? Well, joining me to discuss it is an Operation Payback representative. I want to thank you so much for joining us. I'm going to address you as Anon. Now, I know that Anonymous has existed for several years, that WikiLeaks really didn't begin this entire operation. But if you could tell us why it is that it started, what the goals are here.
Well, of course, Anonymous started years ago, but the real goals of this are to show these companies, such as iPlex, the software company that delivers copyright notices. They DDoS'd torrent sites that refused to be taken offline. We're fighting against constant exploitation of copyright laws by the RIAA that are infringing on copyright, against it. And I mean, when circumstances arose surrounding WikiLeaks, it was a much graver threat, one that required immediate action. And we will fight for the vindication of WikiLeaks, and the events surrounding the Pirate Bay have not been forgotten. Companies like this are playing a cruel game with the public and will make them lose. They will lose the game every single time.
Now, can you give us any details as to how you've actually been hacking these sites, Visa, MasterCard, and the such lately?
Well, like I mentioned earlier, these software companies, of course, DDoSing sites, that's exactly what we've been doing. Among other things, we have been DDoSing sites. We've been flooding them with traffic so other people can't use them. And this has been, they've been taken down by this, and they can't operate like this anymore. We've been attacking them, we've been DDoSing them, so people can't buy things, people can't make transactions. The reason we're doing this is because these companies have, like PayPal, for example, has stopped funding WikiLeaks. They took the funds from WikiLeaks and they refused to give them back. They have given them back now, but we believe this was not really an act that they wanted to do. They were forced to do it. And we have been attacking sites like PayPal, Visa, MasterCard. These are the main sites we've been attacking through the same means that we mentioned earlier.
But from what I understand, you actually have thousands of people that are volunteering their computers,
yes,
essentially downloading this program?
Yes, well, you don't even need to download a program anymore. Anyone can do it. Anyone has a voice that can stand up and do it. We have over 9,000 people, more sometimes, that can just stand up and say this. They don't want these sites playing this game with the public. They can take them down using this simple program, and they don't even need to use the program. They don't know how to. If they don't know how to internet, they can just load up a browser, type in the details. They can volunteer for this and have a voice of their own.
But
Anyone,
now,
the average Joe can do it.
Legally, can these people be gone after? I mean, you know, can somebody prosecute them or prosecute the group Anonymous for what they're doing?
It's no, the chances of getting caught in this are basically zero. I mean, there are thousands and thousands of computers attacking at once, and there's no way to distinguish them and voluntary attacks. And, you know, the administration isn't directly attacking. We simply, you know, coordinate and direct the attacks. Like I said, the computers who are actually doing the attacking, the DDoSing, are actually volunteers who offer up their bandwidth to our cause. This could be anyone. This could be people listening now. This could be you. It could be anyone. We just simply offer the means of doing it. Everyone involved is aware of the risks. So.
Well, as I can imagine, that probably doesn't make the government all too happy, considering there is such a legal gray area here. But what we do know is that Twitter and Facebook have both taken down the accounts for Anonymous. Has that disrupted your ability to communicate with people, to garner more support for this?
Not really, not whatsoever, basically. Those Facebook and Twitter accounts were made for updates and support rather than the coordination of the, you know, attacks. We made them to update. And they take them down, we'll put 10 more up. And if they take 10 down, we'll put 100 more up. I mean, I don't think they feel like playing whack-a-mole with us. They're not going to stop the Facebook and Twitter accounts.
Is it just whack-a-mole, or would you consider this a full-on cyber war? That's what some people are calling it.
Figuratively, at worst. War could be considered between two states. Anonymous is not a state. It would be expressed more as a revolution or a protest. as it is the public standing against agencies that would silence them. But war does sound a bit better on the media, so I guess you could push war, but more a protest or even a revolution.
Now, what we heard today is that you were planning on hacking Amazon.com, and the media then, shortly after, reported that your hack, in fact, didn't work. But is that true? What's the real story here?
That is untrue. They obviously, the news reports that cited that obviously didn't get it quite right. We decided not to attack Amazon. We decided at that point that attacking Amazon would be malicious, and we're not a malicious group. We're doing this for a reason. We're doing the movement for a reason, for the freedom of information and speech. And attacking Amazon at that point was considered too much. We decided not to do it. It didn't fail. We just never attacked them.
But what's the difference between attacking Amazon or going after Visa or MasterCard? I mean, these are all massive money-making corporations.
The point is not to exactly attack them just for fun and say, oh, look what we can do. These sites were against WikiLeaks. We support WikiLeaks. We support the information WikiLeaks gives. We support the freedom of information and speech, like I said, and these sites were withdrawing their funds from WikiLeaks. They were against WikiLeaks, and we've taken them down. Like I said, we've taken down Visa, MasterCard, and PayPal for quite some time over the past however many weeks or months, mainly just yesterday and today they've been down for.
Now, from what I've been reading, Sarah Palin also claims that she was somehow hacked. Was that your doing? Was that a malicious move?
Well, we don't really care about Sarah Palin that much, to be honest. I don't really know what she's trying to accomplish or what attention she's trying to gain, but we personally don't care about Sarah Palin. It might have been a member or a group of members that have tried to do this, but not a major attack that was planned, not a major movement that was planned, no.
Now, politically, this is definitely something new. We haven't really seen it in such a massive scale before, but do you feel like you have the ability to stay one step ahead? You think that you're going to win this, for TV purposes, war?
Yeah, we're always one step ahead. The internet itself is always one step ahead, where it's so diverse. Anonymous is diverse, the internet's diverse. If these companies try to play these games, they try to take down sites because of stupid reasons. They try to use our own tools that we're actually using against other sites that they claim to be illegal. I mean, we're one step ahead. We have technology that's one step ahead of them, and we will always have technology that's one step ahead of them.
All right, well, Anand, thank you so much for speaking with us. We really appreciate you coming on and telling us what it is that your goals are here and a few details about how you're doing it. Thank you.